Hello, Aries, and welcome to your June Love and Relationships reading. This is a collective reading for all Sun, Moon, and Venus placements in Aries, as well as Aries rising or ascendant. If you're not sure of your planetary placements, you can search the internet for a free natal chart, put your information in, and they'll produce that for you. The cards are pre-shuffled. I've also cleared the space and the cards, and we're ready to begin your reading. I'm going to pull 5 cards from this tarot deck for the beginning of your reading, and then I'll pull clarification and elaboration cards as necessary. At the end, I'll pull 1 card from this Crystal Spirits Oracle deck that can pull things together or give us any message that Spirit wants to send us that we may not have emphasized enough to sum it up. Okay, the first 2 cards represent you and your person. Now, again, this is a general reading, so not all of it may resonate with you, and it may also be that these cards are flipped. I'll start out thinking that this is probably you here, and this is your person, but again, it's general, so it's hard to tell specifically. Use your own intuition to flip these if necessary. Okay, and so we're starting out with this 5 of Wands energy right here. I'm sorry, 5 of Swords, which is air energy, and generally this represents some kind of deception, maybe hiding some information from your person, or maybe there's something they haven't. No, it's something, some kind of not fighting fair. Not fighting fair. Your person is in this Page of Wands energy, which means they're very open to learning. They have an open mind and an open heart, and they're approaching this relationship with a great attitude. And the Page of Wands is represented by Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a good match for you, another fire sign. Okay. 5 of Swords, this is bringing out your Aquarius energy, if you have any placements in Aquarius. So if you have any planets in Aquarius, or if your person has any planets in Sagittarius, even if that's not their sun sign, then this could be you and your person. Flip it if you need to. Okay. This bottom card represents where your relationship is coming from. And that's the Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy. This represents where you are right now. Okay, right now it looks like you're feeling some burdens. And it could be the burden of a secret that you're keeping from your person. We will find out. And then where is your relationship headed? It's headed toward Aries, the Emperor. Okay, Aries. Interesting. Now, I also saw when I was connecting with your cards for this reading, I kept seeing the sun. I don't know if that's going to come out or if that means there's a Leo at play here. Maybe one of you has planetary placements or rising sign of Leo. We shall find out. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. Right here, this energy, the 5 of Swords. Now, the swords represent truth and communication. And the 5 of Swords represent some kind of conflict within or without. And the 5 of Swords in particular means someone feels anxious enough that they feel like they've got to win this battle at all costs and make it a win-lose situation, or that it'll result in a win-lose situation if they continue to use this particular approach toward the problem. And you can see that the results are that the others involved are just walking away in defeat. They're saying, if you're going to play that way, if you're not going to fight fair, then we're not participating. We have no chance. So if this is Aries, and Aries, you can be, you never shrink from a fight. You're fine with conflict, with confrontational situations, and sometimes it can make you impatient and maybe opinionated, maybe a little too much on the aggressive side. And it could be that your person is not used to that style of resolving conflicts, even if they can be resolved. But I think this is more about you hiding some information, hiding something about yourself, maybe pretending to be somebody you're not, maybe trying to fit into their idea of what an ideal mate would be. I'm not sure what. Let's get some elaboration here. Okay, so what is causing Aries to not fight fairly in this relationship, which we know can be the beginning of the end for a relationship if it continues? What's behind that? Okay, some kind of nostalgic feeling, something from childhood, when you felt secure, or something about your home, or the way your parents, your family approached the feelings and emotions in a family, the family unit. The cups are about feelings and emotions. It could also just be your expectations about security that are rooted in childhood. One's energy is they inspire people. They're charming, they're charismatic, they're fire. The fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I'm wondering if you are trying to present a different, maybe your person, who might also be a fire sign, is approaching this a little more like this relationship a little more lightly than you are, and you're trying to hide the fact that you see a more permanent potential here. Let's find out more. Or maybe you are more in love than they are at the moment. We'll find out when we look at this center column here. Maybe you feel like you've invested more feelings. You've invested more feelings in the relationship than they have at this point. Do you see how you're turned away from each other here? I think that's part of the dynamic that's going on. Okay, what else can we see about Aries? Okay, Aries. Another page. We have 2 pages here. Pages are novices. So I think this is a new relationship. And this page is interested in seeking truth. More air energy. Remember, this is about something that is not, something you're not being forthright about, that you haven't revealed about yourself or your expectations. And you want to learn more about what the reality of this relationship is. The page has an open mind and an open heart. And that's how you're approaching the relationship and learning more about your person and where they're coming from. But let's get one more card here. Okay, and that's put you, and this isn't, Aries, you're not a patient sign. You want to get things done, but it has put you in a feeling of suspension, a feeling of wait and see. That's not your natural state. This is a hard situation for you, which is why we have that energy right there. But first, let's look at where this relation is coming from. This knights love going on a quest, a mission, and they go out, scout around, and they bring back valuable information to their king and queen so that they can serve their kingdom better and manage all the resources to help keep the people in their kingdom fruitful and happy, satisfied, because they're a valuable asset. And the pentacles realize that. So there's something in the past this relationship began from or was based on. And perhaps the two of you met at work. Pentacles represent the work environment and security, material resources. And maybe you were both on a project. You were both given a mission. You shared, you were both members of a team in a project. Let's find out more about this, about the beginning of this relationship or the recent past, where it came from, so we can get some insight into the relationship as we see it now. Okay. One of you, one or maybe both of you, came from some emotional fulfillment in a past situation. Or it could be that the initial infatuation, maybe if you're in love with love, let's see, where's Venus? Venus is in Leo right now. Venus, which is very, very good for Aries. It means that, and especially with the new moon coming on the 17th, it could be bringing a new romance. Now, the Nine of Cups is represented by Jupiter in Pisces. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups. Eight of Wands. Something happened quickly. Okay, this was one of those instantaneous attraction things. Instantaneous attraction. Things moved along very quickly. They moved along so quickly, Aries, that you believed the way what you got from your bonding situation was that things were great, and this could lead to a completion of a happily ever after type of story. This is the Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups is the happily ever after. But you felt like, okay, this is headed somewhere. I feel good. I feel good. And it happened quickly. Aries, you're impulsive. And if your person is a fire sign, they share some impulsiveness as well. One more card here about where this was coming from. It either came right, this quick attraction either came right after sort of a vacation from romance. Maybe both of you were taking a breather, or you were taking a breather, and you hadn't let yourself be in a romantic situation in a long time. It came along very quickly and suddenly, and maybe you were reading more into the permanence of it than your person is. Or was. Let's cut and get some more information on how your person is approaching this relationship. Oh, they saw it as a fresh beginning, that new start between you. So to them, this was a chance for a fresh start in their romantic life. Okay? I have a feeling that this was a shared mentality right here. This possibility for true happiness together. That this mission that one or both of you felt that you were on to establish security and enter into more of a grounded approach to relationships. Yeah, that's what this is. One or both of you were at a point in your development, your maturity, that you wanted to approach it in a more grounded way. You were tired of flitting back and forth and all around looking for happiness, and you felt like this one was a chance for a fresh start. And if that was both of you, I can see why it moved along very quickly, because both of you were saying, this could be it, this could be it. I'm thinking it is. And it could be that both of you had been taking a break from relationships. Let's get some more information on this fresh start energy right here. Okay. Yes. So we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. This could be Sagittarius right here. Your person may have a Sagittarius placement or Sagittarius rising, because this goes along with this new grown-up approach that they wanted to take toward relationships. No more being fickle, play in the field, etc. They were ready to bring balance and moderation. And they were ready to take, do you see how one foot is grounded and one is dipping its toe in water, which represents love and emotion? They wanted to have a relationship that was grounded in reality, that would grow with love and emotion, and not just all be that initial fiery, inspirational, love at first sight honeymoon period. So they've got a lot invested in this relationship right now. I'm going to move on here now to this current energy. Excuse me, that goes over here. Current energy. Okay, if moving into relationship maturity, relationship adulthood is new to both of you, then it's feeling tedious. Staying with each other long enough to realize that relationships are work, that they require communication. That's the swords here. And there's something about your communication, something you're hiding from your person, because you're afraid if they find out that your notion of happy ever after is tied too much to some childhood experience or hopes and wishes, that it may be a little more on the hopes and wishes side than it is grounded. You're afraid that they may say, no, you're not the one for me, or they won't know how to take this and it'll be hard for them to process. But keeping this secret has become an incredible burden for you, and it's caused you to deceive your partner in many, 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 many ways. This burden, this cycle, you've reached the end. You can't take it anymore, and you're about to come clean. You just don't know exactly how to do it, which is why you're in this wait and see, this suspension right here. You're thinking, well, after not revealing this when I should have shared this with them before, whether it was an event or an attitude or an approach or a person, whatever it is, how do I tell them now? And that's why you are waiting and deciding how to approach it. And it's starting to feel like a burden. This has got to come to an end. But I want you to notice, do you see that illumination around the head of the Hanged Man? He's not frustrated. And when I use a gender term, I'm just responding to the surface of the card. There is no gender assignment here. So you are going to reach enlightenment. You're going to find a way. It may not be the absolute best way, but you're going to find a way that's workable for you so you can communicate more honestly. But let's find out more about what's so burdensome about this hidden truth, this aspect of yourself that you're hiding from your person. Okay, well, we have the Lover's card. So was this a past soulmate match? Are you still trying to heal from it? And that's why you're not ready to talk about it? Let me get more on that, because this is the Lover's card, the soulmate card. It also means it's represented by Gemini. There might be a Gemini in your past. Aries and Gemini get along just fine. You are attracted to each other. This is also about bringing different aspects of yourself together. It's about opposing forces that are joined, and also about a choice. I need more on this. Okay, now we have the Knight of Swords. So whereas we had the Knight of Pentacles down here, I think this truth came suddenly in this soulmate connection with Gemini. Truth came suddenly, and it sort of blew up the relationship. You haven't healed yet from this. Give us more. And it involved an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, who was very accomplished, very successful, Nine of Pentacles is usually called the single successful lady card, but this could be you. Maybe your status in the relationship was causing friction with your person. Let me get one more card here to clarify the Lovers. No, this is enough. This is enough. This is creating tension and weariness in you in this present relationship. And it's from a past relationship that you haven't quite healed from with someone who was successful, managed their resources well, independent, or it was you and that caused friction in the relationship. And you found out something that caused a breakup. Because this is still traumatic to you and you don't trust yourself to talk about it, this is the deception that's involved. And Spirit's trying to tell you this, do not hide this. This is not worth sacrificing your current relationship. Give your person more credit. That even if you are still healing, that they might be willing to help you through that healing process as long as you don't bring that baggage into this relationship. Because the Page of Wands, pages want to learn. Your person wants to learn more about what makes you tick. You're getting defensive during fights, and you're not fighting fairly. You're wanting them to back off. They're probing, trying to learn with an open mind and an open heart. They're not being judgmental. And when they get too close, you are getting defensive. Your emotions rise, and you're telling them to walk away. You want them to walk away, and they're going to. They're going to if you can't come clean with them. But let's look at where this is headed, because you've pretty much had all you can bear. You know you can't go on like this. You're not walking away. You're not walking away, but you're not happy about the possibility that your person might. So let's see where your relationship is headed. And it's headed toward the Emperor, which is you, Aries. Now, the Emperor is the divine masculine. This is not an Aries who is too impulsive, too careless, takes too many risks, gets in too many fights, gets too aggressive when they fight. This is not an Aries with weaknesses. This is an Aries that manifests all of your best characteristics. And your person wants to help continue your progress or start your progress toward this manifestation. If your person is also an Aries or another fire sign, the two of you together can turn these fire energies, can grow these fire energies so that you bring mutual inspiration and positive energy to this relationship. Because wands are about inspiration and energy, but you are also about planning, and planning with a design in mind. The best of you is not just careless or reckless inspiration. It's about planning how to use all of that fire energy. How do you use all of that fire energy to make something grow and develop? And this tells me here that the two of you can be headed toward this Emperor energy here. Now, there's also a possibility that this divine masculine could represent a mentor, a father figure, whose spirit is going to help you or both of you grow this relationship to manifest the best of you, to bring out the best in you. Yes, it's to bring out this spirit, this energy is going to bring out the best in both of you, but especially you right now, because they see, the Emperor sees, this divine masculine sees, this can't go on. But 10 also means the completion of a cycle. They're going to help you stop hiding yourself from yourself, from who you are, and from your partner. And they're going to help you use all of that wonderful fire energy and all the best characteristics of Aries, leadership, your liveliness, your energy, your passion, your bravery. They're going to help you manifest your courage so that you can approach your partner fully with all of yourself. And it's going to work out just fine. And then this cycle is over. When these burdens, when you have relieved yourself of these burdens, all these many tiny little deceptions that have built up over the course of this relationship, then it's going to bring both of you into balance. And that's why we have this Temperance card here, this Sagittarius. It's going to bring both of you into balance and your relationship, and you'll be ready to grow and learn in a real relationship where you fight fairly. You don't tell the other person to back off. You're willing to explore yourself. Remember, relationships are a process. That the work is never over. It is a continuous process of keeping that balance so that you have energy for each other, and that you're communicating. Swords, communication. Let's pull a spirit card, a crystal spirit card, to see if there's anything that we've missed or anything that hasn't been emphasized enough that Spirit wants you to know and understand and see that they are here for you. I pulled this card, and I just don't know how to pronounce it. Chalcedony, blue, number 11. Ooh, 11, master number there. Okay, number 11. What does that mean? What is its essential meaning, and what does it mean for relationships? Go back a little. Where is it? Okay, the essential meaning. I wish they had a pronunciation guide in here. Means slowing down, easy does it, restoring balance and serenity. Okay, so Spirit's trying to tell you, and remember, moderation, temperance, that is about taking a perspective and recognizing emotions and the water energy, the earth energy, your natural fire energy, exploring all of those aspects of yourself and restoring balance so that you are not you're not constantly, well, the 8-minute happened quickly. Where did I have forgotten where there it is. Restore balance. Things happened quickly between you. Now you're going to slow down. You're going to be more moderate in your approach, and that's going to get you out of this energy so that you can grow forward together. Now let's see what it means specifically for relationships. Easy does it. Again, your motto as you decide on your relationship's best course. So walking away that's not the best course. For conscious universe wants to be sure you move forward with clear intention, not hiding, but clarity and truth. Not the deceptive energy. And that requires reducing your speed. You will advance in the right way at the right time, balancing swift movement with progress at a relaxed pace. Spirit wants you, or this crystal spirit wants you to know that the healing of old patterns is easier when you're not letting fear drive you. So this other relationship you came out of, where you're still healing, you can't let that anxiety and fear drive you because it makes you move too quickly through a transition. And that's exactly what we saw. This relationship progressed too quickly, and it wasn't based on full revelation. You wanted to change the old ways, and you're doing so guided by conscious universe, temperance. So let yourself feel serene, relax, reduce those negative energies, those feelings, and that won't happen until you release your tension and you think clearly and decide how you're going to be fully yourself with your partner. So let yourself feel serene. Trust in this process as you slow things down to gain a clearer view. Okay. Away from the rush of initial infatuation, and now being ready to move into maturity, a mature relationship, and a mature Aries. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for you today. I hope you found some guidance or insight to help you with your relationship this month or whenever this is happening for you. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. And I'm going to be posting another reading soon. I'm not sure what it'll be about yet. I'm still deciding on that. But please come back. I enjoyed reading for you, and I hope to read for you soon again. Thank you.